is no way Ethan is going to choose Teresa over you.
I don't know. I've seen the way Ethan looks at her. It seems as though Ethan's really in love with her.
Nonsense. Infatuated, maybe. Lust? Yes. But in love? He hardly even knows Teresa. They've never even had a real date.
Well, they certainly have spent enough time together. Teresa made sure of that.
Yes. She is every bit as savvy as I feared. But once Ethan comes to his senses and really compares you to Teresa, there is no way he's going to want to spend the rest of his life with her.
Teresa, I'm sure she'll be down any minute.
It must be hard for her, Ethan, to have to face me. She hates me so much.
No. Teresa, deep down, I don't think that Gwen hates you. She's just hurt and angry right now. But even so, she doesn't run from her problems. She tackles them head on. Hey, she'll come down, you'll see.
Oh, my.
Teresa, what is it?
These pictures. I always knew you and Gwen had a history together. I just never realized it. I never thought about how deep it went until now.
Teresa, Gwen and I have shared a lot of things together. That doesn't mean that we can't share a lot of things too.
Why did you fall in love with me? I know why I fell in love with you. You're wonderful. You're every girl's dream. But I'm just the housekeeper's daughter. I've never been anywhere. I've never done anything.
Teresa, you will. Besides, that doesn't matter.
No. What everyone said, they were right. I'm just fooling myself. I don't fit into your world, Ethan. Gwen does. She's a perfect fit.
Teresa, when I marry, it won't be because of where my fiance's been or what she's done. It will be because I love her. And I love you, Teresa, with all my heart.
Not all of your heart, Ethan. You still love Gwen, too.
You're right. I do still love her. And I know this sounds selfish and crazy, but I'm being as honest as I can be. But I've been in love with Gwen for as long as I can remember. And I can't just erase that. I can't just pretend that it doesn't matter. But now I love you too, Teresa.
But you can't have both of us, Ethan. Gwen doesn't want to share you. And neither do I.
I realize that. Look, Teresa, we're gonna work this out, right? Just don't worry. Oh, Gwen, I'm glad you decided to come down. It's important that we talk this through.
So you said. That's why I'm here.
Rebecca, I'd like to be alone with Gwen and Teresa.
Gwen is my daughter. What happens here concerns me.
Actually, no, it doesn't. This is between Teresa, Gwen, and me. And frankly, I've had enough of your meddling.
Meddling?
Look, I was honest with you when I told you that I loved Teresa. And you went out of your way to hurt her sense.
If Teresa has been hurt, it's her own fault.
It's not Teresa's fault. And I won't let you continue to blame her.
Facts are facts.
Yes. And the fact is, you set up Teresa to walk in on me with Gwen.
If you think I am manipulative, you ought to look at that little tramp standing behind you. She is the mistress of manipulation.
Rebecca, don't call Teresa names. I won't put up with it any more than I'd put up with Gwen being called names.
Nobody would ever call Gwen a tramp. She has not so much as even looked at another man.
I know.
Gwen is the only one here who has no reason to feel guilty. She is the one who's been betrayed.
Mother, please don't make this any more painful than it is.
Look, Gwen's right. Rebecca, would you please excuse us? Now? I know I've put you both in this horrible position, and I'm sorry. But I don't want this pain and hurt to go on. It's time we resolve this.
My daughter, Ethan. As if you want to live to see 30.
Whitney, what happened? We was in the middle of something nice. And then you just went cold all of a sudden. How come?
No reason.
No, there's gotta be a reason.
Look, I don't want to talk about it, all right?
I know you got feelings for me. I could tell by the way you kissed me. So what's holding you back? Why you so afraid?
Look, just stop it, okay? Leave me alone. I'm confused, and I just don't want to talk about it. So.
Is it your parents? Huh? You afraid of what they gonna say about us? Because you a big girl now. Come on, Whitney. You gotta learn how to stand up for what you want.
It's not my parents.
Then what is it?
It's Tiffany. I know exactly the kind of guy that you are, Chad. You got a girl pregnant and then ran out on her. And I don't want to have anything to do with a person like that.
Please, Mrs. Crane, try to convince Mr. Crane to help us. Miguel, Charity, Kay, poor Tabitha, they could all die in the mine.
Oh, Pilar, I know the situation is serious,
What if it were Ethan down there?
Pilar, my heart is breaking for you and for everyone trapped in the mine, but Julian is such an obstinate, pig-headed jerk. I don't think he would help even if I begged him on my hands and knees.
Will you please just try to persuade him?
Okay. I'll try.
Thank you.
Are you going to stay all night? Because I'm going home to a lovely ice-cold triple martini.
Julian, how can you not do what Sam asks? There are people's lives at stake.
I'm sorry, dearest, but I simply can't oblige Chief Bennett. It's not that I don't want to, it's just an impossible request.
I didn't think anything was impossible for Julian Crane. Look, all you got to do is get on the phone. Get your foreman on the line and tell him to get his crew and equipment up here immediately.
In the middle of the night, they'd be on golden time.